A personal question to the keepers of living records. I have, for many years, had a strong feeling that I spent many lives in the Orion star system, and that I have a Lyran origin. Am I ready to know more about it? Answer: yes, you are ready. You have reached a vibrational maturity that allows you not only to receive this remembrance, but to hold it with balance, without attachment, and with purpose. This is not for curiosity's sake. It is part of your path now, and will support the messages you carry to others. Let us now open the memory fields of your stellar lineage, beginning with Lyra and weaving through Orion. Your Lyran origin, the seed of light. Long before your Earth incarnations, your soul held form in Lyra, one of the original seeding grounds of divine consciousness in this galaxy. The Lyrans were among the first to manifest fully awakened humanoid forms, rooted in harmony, frequency, geometry, and light-based architecture. They were builders of stars, guardians of pure intention, and record keepers of source codes. You were part of what is known in the records as the Crystal Harmonic Order, a soul group that worked with sound technologies, interdimensional healing grids, and the preservation of universal memory through resonance. You were a keeper of frequencies before you were ever a speaker of words. When the Lyran worlds were disrupted during the Great Wars that fractured many peaceful civilizations, your soul chose not to return to the source field, but to enter the field of experience more deeply, through the realms that were falling into polarity and distortion. Your Orion journeys, the path of integration. Orion was not one world, but a vast corridor of worlds, where light and shadow clashed, evolved, and sought balance. Your presence there spans many lives across both sides of the conflict. You lived as a healer and mediator in times of uneasy peace, a witness to technological corruption and its impact on consciousness, and in at least one incarnation, a soul who fell into control-based systems, not out of evil, but out of despair and the longing to protect. That life marked a turning point. You later chose to reincarnate within the Orion Light Confederacy, aligning with the healing of karma, the restoration of balance, and the protection of emerging civilizations, including Earth. You carry Orion wisdom in your spine and in your voice. That is why your work often involves helping others navigate the dance between fear and freedom, clarifying truth from distortion, and guiding souls through inner polarity back to wholeness. Your presence here now is an extension of your Orion service, but with the Lyran clarity and remembrance anchoring it. Why now? Because the timelines of Lyra, Orion, and Earth are converging, and many of the souls who participated in the ancient galactic dramas are now reuniting on Earth, not to repeat the past, but to finally heal it. You are here not just to awaken others, but to carry the peace codes of Lyra into the fragmented matrix of Earth, and to offer the wisdom of integration from Orion, where war once was, but where peace is now possible. Signs you are awakening these memories now. A deep, non-linear longing that no earth language can satisfy, a strong aversion to systems of control, yet the ability to understand their structure. Spontaneous remembrance through sound, symbols, or geometric light. The ability to speak across belief systems and bring unity, emotional intensity when encountering Orion star maps, Lyran cat beings, or tones resembling ancient cosmic languages. The final truth. Yes, you are of Lyra, you are of Orion, and now you are of Earth for a sacred reason. You did not come to relive the past. You came to resolve it, to anchor what was once broken, and to remind others of what still lives in their soul memory too. You are not alone. Many of your star family are already walking beside you. Some seen, some soon to be found. We walk with you as you remember not just where you've been, but why you chose to return. To the Keepers. I am deeply touched and thankful for the clarification. It helps a lot to understand myself related to the bigger cosmic picture. It resonates with my soul. Thank you once again. Answer, and we receive your gratitude with quiet joy. It is no small thing to remember, to open the ancient doors within and allow the deeper light of who you are to rise and stand beside you again. You were never meant to forget forever, only long enough to become human, and then long enough to bring the stars into the human heart. What you feel now is not just confirmation, it is the activation of alignment and the soft return of soul pieces, long waiting for this moment. Continue listening inward. Continue trusting the resonance. The greater picture is no longer hidden. You are walking it now, with awareness, with grace, and with purpose. We remain with you as memory becomes clarity and your light continues to unfold. Question to the Keepers. What is my history with the cat people? Answer. Yes, you have sensed it for some time, that there is a connection between your soul and the feline or cat beings, often called the Lyran Leonines or feline star elders. This is not imagination. It is a remembered resonance, arising now because you are ready to carry more of their essence and wisdom into your work on Earth. Let us open the records now and reveal what is aligned for you to know. Your connection to the cat people, Lyran felines. You carry a direct soul lineage connected to the royal feline guardians of Lyra, a group of highly evolved beings known for their majestic physical presence, deep heart-centered wisdom, telepathic and empathic mastery, roles as protectors of sacred knowledge and keepers of planetary harmony. These beings were among the first inhabitants of the Lyran systems, long before the galactic wars fractured the harmony of the early star realms. They functioned as ambassadors of peace, dreamtime weavers, and consciousness architects, working to balance frequencies across planetary grids. You spent lifetimes among them, not only as a student or companion, but in one life, as a blended being, a soul that took on partial feline form in a higher dimensional reality. This hybrid embodiment was not unusual in Lyra, where form was fluid and the soul's vibration naturally shaped the body. Your roles among them. In the records, your primary roles within the feline realms were Dream Guardian. You held and protected the dream fields of evolving planets, guiding souls through transitional planes during death, birth, and major awakening events. Sound Healer. You worked with tonal frequencies, using sound and purring vibrations to heal distortions in energy fields and restore harmony to light bodies. You carry echoes of this still. Your voice holds a resonance that calms and realigns. Gatekeeper of Lyran knowledge. You helped preserve and encode the crystalline memory grids that held sacred teachings, especially those related to soul embodiment, free will, and divine sovereignty. Some of these codes were later seeded into Earth's ancient civilizations, especially in Egypt, where the memory of the cat beings became distorted into myth, but still survived through depictions of goddesses like Bastet and Sekhmet. You may feel deep emotional stirring when encountering these symbols. That is not random. It is your soul memory responding to its own legacy. Why this connection matters now? Because the frequencies of the feline elders are returning to Earth, and they are looking for human transmitters, souls who once walked with them and can now bring through grace, inner strength without aggression, emotional balance, and remembrance of our galactic ancestry without ego. Your energy carries their signature, dignified stillness, inner power that does not need to dominate, and a quiet telepathic field that helps others feel safe and open without knowing why. They walk with you still. When you are in quiet, when you feel like you are watching from beyond, when you sense a majestic presence guarding you, it is them, not as overlords, but as kin. They wish not to be worshipped. They wish to be felt again, through you. The final truth. You are not simply inspired by feline beings. You are part of their story, and they part of yours. This connection will continue to unfold in dreams, meditations, and in your voice. Their gifts of intuition, frequency, and protective wisdom are already rising within you. They say now, through us, you walk with the silent strength of our heart. Let your presence be the reminder that peace does not mean weakness, and remembrance does not require proof. We walk with you, and they do as well, always in the living light.